Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling on the Internet. I'm Carter LaCourte here with my co-host Jason Tamburay and Brad Romano. Guys, Roman Reigns has had a long reign over the wrestling world. Who's going to be the one to dethrone him? Will it be Jey Uso or Cody Rhodes?
I think it's got to be Cody Rhodes. He has to finish the story. Let me start off by saying this. This whole Roman and Jey Uso Bloodline storyline has been absolutely phenomenal. The storytelling has been amazing. However, I don't think Jey Uso should be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns. You're talking about Jey Uso, a guy who's been in a tag team with his brother for basically his whole career. Now, this storyline has elevated him, right? Main event Jey Uso, the right-hand man of Roman Reigns. However, Jey Uso's goal is not to win the championship. I think Jey Uso's story is that he wanted to just beat Roman Reigns, and he wants Roman Reigns to be humbled and be a good tribal chief. He doesn't necessarily need the championship. That's not what it's about. Forget the championship. This is personal. This has nothing to do with the championship. Now let's go to Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is a guy who was in WWE for a while, then left for AEW, ROH, NJPW to make a name for himself. He comes back, makes a huge impact at WrestleMania 38 by being Seth Rollins, and he said everyone, he needs to finish the story, he needs to win the WWE Championship, the title that his father never won. And that's literally basically the main reason and only reason he's came back. He failed to do it at WrestleMania 39 against Roman, and people think that was the wrong decision. However, I don't. I think Cody needs more adversity. We've seen how this Bloodline story is playing out. You can have Cody Rhodes win an Elimination Chamber to face Roman at WrestleMania 40, you can do the big rematch, and you can have Cody Rhodes finally finish his story there. Jey Uso, I don't think he needs a title. I think his story is to just beat Roman.
And before Jason gives his take, I'm just going to say, Wrestling on the Internet, tune in. It is the best wrestling show there is. And call us later at 555-216-2167. Jason, go ahead.
So, man, I understand where you're coming from, but if anyone has to dethrone Roman Reigns for the Undisputed World Championship, it has to be Jey Uso, man. You've seen this storyline progress from the beginning, how even back in 2020 with the Hell in a Cell match, the I Quit match against Roman Reigns, you saw every minute detail from that low blow to eventually getting him to say I quit, and it's all come full circle here. The whole low blow happened, obviously, we saw at the Garden on SmackDown this Friday with the whole situation with the tribal court. And I think it's just all leading up. Obviously, I think the whole reason Roman got pinned was to make Jey look bigger, to make Roman more vulnerable. And I think from here on out, it has to be Jey because they started the story in 2020. They have to finish it in 2023 with Jey taking the pin and walking up the Undisputed Universal title.
So you say Roman got pinned at Money in the Bank to make Roman look more vulnerable. I do not see Roman Reigns, a guy who's has been pinned before then in like 3 years, get pinned twice in a row. I definitely think there's going to be some sort of shenanigans in that SummerSlam match with Jey Uso, whether Solo gets involved, whether maybe possibly Jacob Fatu gets introduced to the Bloodline. I think either way, there's going to be some sort of shenanigans. Now, especially, Roman Reigns has said, without these titles, there is no tribal chief. Paul Heyman said, without these titles, there is no Roman Reigns. And what's the best place for Roman to lose his titles? WrestleMania. Sure, SummerSlam is the second biggest pay-per-view WWE has, the biggest party of the summer. However, you're talking WrestleMania, WWE's first ever and biggest pay-per-view. That's where they sell out everything. And I think WrestleMania is the only credible place for Roman to lose his titles. And Cody just makes the most sense in my opinion. WWE clearly wants Cody Rhodes to be WWE's next big star. Sure, he's 37, but we've seen wrestlers go into their 50s. I think Cody Rhodes winning a WrestleMania just makes the most sense. Jey Uso does not need to win this. It will not hurt him. He's already pinned Roman. That's basically what he wanted to do. So maybe you can extend the Roman and Jey storyline down further, but I think Cody Rhodes needs to win in WrestleMania 40.
Yeah.
So I guess before I'll let you finish, we can do that after the break. Either Jey Uso or Cody Rhodes. It's going to be cool to see who can finally dethrone Roman Reigns. With Wrestling on the Internet with Jason and Brad, I'm Carter LaCourte.